reveal. And today I want to guide you into this world within. Yes, we give many retreats. The last one was in Dubai. When I left India, I went to Dubai, and they were like, I don't know, over 3 days we had, what would you say? 1,200 or so people participating. One sheikh was there also. It was very nice. So, may I know who of you has experience with meditation? Could I just have a quick show of hand? Oh, good number, good number. In my meditation this evening, I will use 4 techniques. We will first center ourselves and bring our attention to where we are right now. Then we will have a little breathing exercise which will calm our mind. And from there, we will go deep within and see hopefully those things which are there inside. You can compare your mind with a lake, and when the mind is upset or so turbulent like it is likely to be when you are in London, then there are waves on the lake of the mind. Now what happens when there are heavy waves on a lake? You can't see what is at the bottom. So many people today are so much in this hectic lifestyle. They are so much, let us say, battered around by life, that their mind is constantly upset or turbulent, and this way they never find what is inside. So in the 3rd step which we do after centering ourselves and calming the mind, we will go and come in contact with the person who we are. Meditation is something which is not, let us say, bound to any particular tradition. And in the meditation which I will do, I will not do a meditation that is just for one line of tradition and so on. I want to be universal and take everyone along. After this, I will speak a little bit about mantra, and then we will sing together. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, that was clear. Please sit straight. It's all right to sit on chairs or on where you sit. Please only take care that you have an upright position. The way your spine is erect, you sit tall. And we will just chant one monosyllable mantra that will just center us a little bit. I will chant, and then you please repeat. Om. request you to bring your attention to your feet and your legs, up to your sitting bones, and relax. Bring your attention to the lower back and the upper back. See if you wish to correct your sitting position and sit a little taller. And then, while keeping a straight sitting position, relax the muscles of the lower back and the upper back. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your arms, the palms of your hands. You might like to place your hands on your knees and then relax. Your chest and your belly, relax. Please go back again to your shoulders. Usually we do carry a lot, and as a result have some tension there. So relax your shoulders a little bit more. Just imagine them moving towards the ground, but in a relaxed way. Go to the back of your neck, back of your head, and relax. Now the front part of your face. There are so many facial muscles. Please relax. During the day, we communicate with many people, and we have facial expressions which correspond to the content of our communication. Now we have a little bit of me time, we can just relax. By the way, it is natural that some of us might feel the need to cough a little because we relax everything and then some new feelings arise in the body, so no problem. Bring your attention to your eyeballs. Relax them as well. If you have done so already, it's a good time now to close the eyes. And then bring your attention to your mouth, the tongue inside, and relax. Please appreciate how you're now totally relaxed. From the feet up to the sitting bones, your upper body, shoulders. Maybe you want to again see you're sitting upright, but relax them. Arms, facial muscles, very relaxed. Now we go a step deeper. We prepare our mind for meditation by simple breathing awareness. Bring your attention to your ingoing breath and to your outgoing breath. This stage, just observe. In and out. Now, as you're going to breathe in, tell yourself slow. In other words, have slow inhales, slow and long. And as you breathe out, tell yourself deep, deep outgoing breaths. Whenever you breathe in, tell yourself slow, long breaths. Whenever you breathe out, tell yourself to breathe out deep. Let's do this for a little while. You will see how your breathing pattern naturally changes into long and slow in-breaths and deep out-breaths. I will leave you for about 3 breath circles. Long and slow in and deep out-breaths. Your breathing should flow naturally, but in a directed way. Not in a forced way, but in a directed way. When you breathe in, know that you're breathing in. And when you breathe out, know that you're breathing out. Excellent. Now whenever you breathe in, please breathe into the heart space. You can do so by just imagining or following the flow of your breath from your nose down your throat into the area of the heart. Long and slow breaths into the heart. Whenever it's time to breathe out. Breathe out from the heart space. Now as you breathe in, become aware of your heart. As you breathe out, stay aware of your heart. Very simple. It is in the heart where the true self resides. The wisdom traditions of the world say it's here in the heart that the self is present. As you breathe in and out, be aware of the heart and the self in the heart. Perhaps if you breathe in, you will feel a little lighter. Please now contemplate the question, who am I when everything that is not me is removed? The moment, let everything go that is not you. Your job gone. Your plans for the future, for the moment, gone. You're perfectly safe here, and you are all by yourself. Your important relationships, and I will give you a signal when we move on. Excellent. Give yourself a little time to open your eyes. Maybe you want to look around. You might like to stretch yourself. Some of you might like to yawn. little. Welcome back. Can you feel how the energy has changed? Did you also see that when we chanted Ram the second time, it had a different quality to it? Yes? Oh, look, really different. On which planet were you just now? So on it, I believed very strongly in making external changes or affecting external changes. I come from a very wealthy background, and I put a lot of the family wealth, not a lot, but some amount, some good amount, into various attempts to change people outside reality, better conditions for workers, and supporting political parties with worthy goals, as I thought. But as I went deeper into my life, I have become convinced that only when you change a person from the inside can you change him permanently. If you only make external changes, he will still be the same person in these external changes, and with him will be the same problems, the same anxieties. Give you actually a higher connection where you feel really the self, and you feel these invisible things which are so important in our lives. Please consider this. The breath is invisible. Love is something that is invisible as an emotion. The self is something that is invisible. God is something we cannot see or touch with our hands. Yet all these things, breath, the self, God, love, are the things that matter most in our lives. And meditation is a way to bring you in contact with these invisible realities, which through meditation, through the lens of meditation, become very perceivable. They are no longer abstract concepts. They are things that accompany you every day. And that's the benefit of meditation. I call meditation spiritual archaeology. An archaeologist digs deep into the ground and finds some, I think they are in English called artifacts, yes? Archaeological artifacts. These things have not been created. They have not been brought into the ground. They have only been uncovered. So meditation also uncovers these things which are maybe at the moment invisible. Breath, the self, God, the life force, and love. And by doing this spiritual archaeology, you actually extricate them, you bring them out, and they become very, please help me, my English is, I know many words, but not how to pronounce them. Palpable, is that an English word? You can palpable, you can all feel them like an electrical current. It's so palpable. This is my newest word, by the way. So yes, meditation makes the invisible things that matter most, which are the foundation of life, palpable. You can experience them. And these meditations, this we call, is done one way you did just now, silent meditation. But I introduced a mantra to you, the mantra Ram. Mantras are these words of power that help the process and accelerate the process of your spiritual archaeology. Because these mantras, as I said, they have some Shakti. Shakti is a Sanskrit word for power. Now let me give you an example which will really make it clear how the mantras work. This is good. This is iron, metal. I think it's an alloy of brass and zinc. I think it is. I could be mistaken. If I take this metal and place it into fire, the metal will absorb the fire, or better way to say it is the fiery energy will be transferred into the metal. It becomes very hot. I could take the metal and place it into straw or a wooden pile, and it would incinerate the same. No? It carries now, due to its contact with fire, the fiery energy in it. It is, if you so want, this is my new, also a new English word, it is, by the way, my own creation. It is fireized. It is, has become fire, so to say. The fiery energy is in there. Before it was cold, now it is hot, and it can transfer the fiery energy to a medium like straw here, cloth, wool, and so on. So mantras are the same. They are in contact with these supreme realities, which are invisible at times. They are now transferring these supreme realities to us. Almost like mantras can be compared here in this analogy with metal, which had been in contact with fire, and now carries the fiery energy and brings it to you. To make it less intellectual and more concrete, when you chant mantras, what happens to you is that the spiritual reality unfolds before you. It is discovered. Or a better word is, it becomes uncovered from the various layers which are there. That's how when you chant a mantra, you can feel shifts of consciousness. I would like to do this again. Let me use my little orchestra here for you. I'm still looking for the right. Yes, now we got it. Again, let us please chant. Let us chant this time the Om. One time I will chant alone to give you the tonality and then on the pitch. And then, so mantras on one level can calm your consciousness, but on a deeper level, and this is, I think, what is even more interesting, they can help you unearth what is there, these invisible things that matter most in our lives, but to which many of us have not so much access because of our super busy and hectic lifestyle, which demands so much attention and time from us that we are just vibrating in a different energy. We are Mr. and Mrs. Hectic, that is all. So I would like to now, at the conclusion of this program, invite two of my very practiced mantra chanting. This one is Go Krishna. He is my assistant since 7 years. We are traveling, we became aware. He is a wonderful singer himself. Maybe you can play the harmonium. And Radhika Ranjan is there. I don't. Yes, now I see you. Maybe you can come. Let me see. Yeah, this is good. Sorry, people. And I would like to chant with you a little. Now, I am very practiced in the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. I think you can see that's my tradition. And I would like to introduce you into the chanting of the Maha Mantra. But what I've talked today is really true with all mantras, genuine mantras. But here is, we also have a very nice tune. I need to do a little internal tuning here. Your good name? Name. Request you to take an attentive sitting position. Kindly close your eyes. Let us do a few relaxed breaths in and out. Let us keep in mind, we all wish to have an experience speak to us. So it's good that we are all together in this. This creates a very supportive atmosphere. Let the mantra do the spiritual archaeology. And our task is simply to remain aware of the mantra. When you sing Hari, it is Hari. When you sing Krishna, it's Krishna. In this way you stay fully present in the moment. Rama Nice to absorb the atmosphere as we breathe. Let us start now. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Please come back to room awareness. Wow, this, I think you didn't chant mantras for the first time. That's very good atmosphere. When we chant these mantras together, then we actually support each other. It's almost like when you take a light and you have two mirrors, then the light is reflected with two mirrors. But if you put 20 mirrors around, the intensity of the light does increase by the combined reflection of the 20 mirrors. So in chanting these mantras, it is good to do so alone. You can do it in your home place, but it's also nice to come together like this. I will conclude the program here with a little, let us say, a recommendation, suggestion, something I want to really share with you. I think a lecture should not just come and go like a postman, or there should be you should be involved. I think we all feel in the air that we live in a time of change, really. That's not something new. The most, let us say, reliable experience in this world is change. Our bodily cells change every minute. Our blood cells to change. The world and our own bodies are constantly in a flux, in a flow of change. But we live in a time where our civilizations are just seeing that we have pushed the border perhaps a little bit too strong. The world can renew its energies also, and it's much stronger than people think. But to navigate your time through the world of change, it's really nice if you have something that is constant, an anchor. And a mantra can be such an anchor. It can help you to again and again center yourself, to again and again come in contact with these. Remember in the beginning we talked about these invisible things that matter so much: life, force, love, self, God. No? Mantra can immediately bring you there and make a realistic contact. Something not imaginable, but something not imagined, I want something very, very perceivable, palpable, if you so wish. And I sincerely want to encourage you. It's the first time where I'm here in this place. What is it called?
Studio 108.
Studio 108. My God, this is a cool name. I'm impressed. This is a wonderful venue. Please maybe talk with those who are here, who are the team of the Studio 108. Get to know a little bit more about mantra. Perhaps take a literature. There's literature I saw, or did I just saw it in the last venue? I can imagine you can get more information here. And in this way, take this into your life. It is really not something to be only done in a spiritual evening like today. It unfolds its full potency in daily practice. If you can make it a part of your daily routine, like washing, and some of you, I think, do some exercises to keep fit, or walk, or whatever is your routine, you can include the mantra. That will help you to remain with a strong fundament, even in times of changes. Good. This is from my side, but you're so silent and so, oh God, this is a wonderful audience. I thought that London, I think you have to concentrate really hard to understand my German with a little English accent, you know. So, fine. Let me just look secretly on my wristwatch here. What do we do now?
We have a vegan dinner upstairs.
We have a vegan dinner.
Yeah.
Is this the time to?
This is the time, yeah.
Separate. All right. I mean, this is good.
Thank you so
For
much.
everyone?
For everyone.
For everyone. Good. That's a good idea to conclude an evening. So thank you all very much. You heard, maybe you wish to announce, because you're from here,
Yeah.
we go all upstairs and,
Yeah, we're all gonna.
we fight for the dinner.
Only 20 people.
No.
Maybe 1 or 2 questions.
1 or 2 questions, other questions which you might like to have, then we promise to be fast, because I know when there's a vegan dinner, we don't want to delay. What do you think about all this? Yes, yes.
I don't have really any experience of the Hare Krishnas, but everything you said sounded exactly the same as the teacher that I followed, Lumpur Sumedho, if you've heard of him, from the Ajahn Chah Thai forest tradition. You sounded just like him.
Oh, really?
And it was interesting how much similarities, like he talked about like mental artifacts, and he talked about like a mental enema, and everything just sounded, it was like listening to him. It was just really interesting hearing the same words from a different tradition.
Yeah, thank you very much for your observation. There is in Europe, we are in Europe also, but in France there is one mystic, some clairvoyant from the medieval times. He said, all mystics, today we would say all spiritual people, speak the same language could it be that they come from the same country? Beautiful, no? If you think about it. Yeah, these things which, and you really go to the essence of the wisdom traditions, you do find that they are in agreement. Why? Because they talk about experiences, not about dogmas, and so on. And meditation, mantra meditation, and so on, is really a thing of an experience which you have. I have not heard the forest tradition. Is it?
Theravadan Buddhism.
Yes, the some Khan.
Ajahn Chah.
Yes, of course. I have heard. Yes.
Yeah, we don't have we have chants, but we don't have mantras.
Yeah,
We've got a lot of bowing, and maybe that's the same, similar.
Yeah. Yes, wonderful.
But yeah, everything you said was like hearing my teacher.
Thank you. Feel validated. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Hi. Thank you so
Hey.
much.
No, you're laughing. That's how you, the country where I originally come from, that is Sweden, you greet someone with, hey. Yes, please.
So I've been working with mantras almost every day for a few years, and when I meditate on which mantra to go to next, some of them it feels like I'm just not quite ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't fully understand exactly what dynamic that's playing and why that is, but I just kind of follow the intuition. So I'd like it if you could speak about that.
Yeah, that is true. We find that, listen to this, that all of us have a certain frequency. The whole world is little particles vibrating in different frequencies. So especially in ragas are these very complex interwoven melodies, patterns really of sounds. They know that every species has certain ragas, and again, every within the species, according to the level people are on, different ragas are relevant. We all have seen this with snakes. I heard that when the snakes move, it's not because of the music, but because of the flute in front of them. Has any one of you heard of that also? But there are different species which work on different sound patterns, which are very, very much, let us say, responding to them. Now, when we come to the science of mantras, which are sound vibrations that have the special potency to relieve your mind from unwanted occupation, then yes, according to different people, different people are eligible or capable to chant various mantras, and some don't sit with them nicely. Therefore, if you wish to find out which mantra to chant and which one brings you to the next level, traditionally you would have a teacher who has studied this and who studies you, and then can make suggestions. Why not try this, and so on. However, there are also mantras that do work for everyone at all times and circumstances. Om is such a mantra. No one has difficulties to chant the Om. Ram is such a mantra. And the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is such a mantra. It is said in the science of mantras This is a Maha mantra because Maha means main or superior, because it does include the vibrations of other mantras. So while it is a fact that certain mantras work only for specific people according to their, on which level they are, the Maha mantra and Om is also one of these Maha mantras. They work for all people at all times, and therefore, in my tradition, we go with this mantra even on the street and sing it. Maybe you have seen the happy dances in Oxford Street, and sometimes some yogis say, "But you're sharing this with everyone?" Yes, it's a Maha mantra. Cha. Take it. Okay, so yes, it is very, very, very powerful. This Maha mantra, it will help you to unfold almost like a lotus flower which unfolds, and then you do actually perceive. I mean, some of our members find this extremely challenging, what I say now, but I don't, this is what is there in the philosophy. When you chant with perfection, you actually see Radha and Krishna in the lotus of your heart. You perceive them and you perceive their qualities, their transcendental being, and you participate in what is called rasa, that is a taste which the world cannot give you and which the world cannot take away from you also. And that's why this is mantras. Yeah, I would, I will be blunt on this. Why not check this one out? Is this how you would say it in London? Why not explore the depths of the Maha mantra? That's how you would say it in German language. So, yes, the Maha mantra, extremely powerful. If you want the full power to experience itself, then there are even 10 things which you can observe, and then it really increases and increases. But that's too much for an evening lecture. That I would hope in this chapter it is. It relates to a few yamas and niyamas, things which you do and things which you don't do. For instance, if you want that the Maha mantra reveals its full power, there are two things which you would not like to do. One is to criticize, to find fault. That is really compromising the character. And the other thing is which you like a judgmental attitude. And the other thing is to remain rooted in the small world of I and mine. Interesting, no? A small world. I'm this body, I'm a German, I'm a Swedish, I'm a man, I'm a woman. That's a narrative which we tell ourselves. It's more enlightened to say I'm a free, eternal being of full of love, and so on and so on. So you want to get out of your own little bubble, so to say, and be open for new discoveries. Yes, like this, there are things you could. It's, as I said, it's a deep tradition also behind it. It's not that it is just something quick and something fast, and one can learn it. But for an evening like this, I thought to just give you a little taste and then leave it up to you to see if you want to go deeper in this. Good. Having said this, I begin to feel intense feelings of guilt because I keep you from your vegan delicious. What is the word? Delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah, the delicious meal. So maybe you want to tell us how to do this, how to sample the preparation.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you, Maharaj. We can give a warm round of applause. Thank you so much for honoring us with your presence. It's very much appreciated. And for the dinner, we're going to move upstairs. As I can see, there's quite a lot of us. So we can start making our way upstairs, and whoever cannot sit there, you can stay downstairs and we'll bring plates here.